Major update today. Brian Mbeumo, David Ornstein BOMBA. David Ornstein BOMBA. We are going to be cooking and dissecting and absolutely molesting people live on air right here in this video. David Ornstein BOMBA. Brian Mbeumo has told Brentford, and not just Brentford, Tottenham Hotspur as well, that he will only join Manchester United if he leaves Brentford this summer. In other words, if he don't join Manchester United, he ain't leaving. He ain't leaving, buddy. Manchester United proposals 45 million plus 10 million add-ons and 55 million plus 7.5 million add-ons, still short of Brentford FC's valuation. Talks ongoing. Tottenham Hotspur deny making any offer because they're embarrassed because Brian Mbeumo has rejected them for a bigger and a better club, even though they beat us in the Europa League final, beat us 4 times in one season, got Champions League football, all that stuff, and he still wants to come to Manchester United because we are the biggest and best club in England, bar absolutely no one. Look at it's absolutely all those rivals that were sitting there saying to me last week, and I've been sitting there saying, you're not even going to get Mbeumo. And Mbeumo might end up rejecting Spurs, especially now Thomas Frank's gone in, because they're so stupid that the average IQ of the average person is below, honestly. It's almost like they thought that Thomas Frank to Tottenham Hotspur was out of nowhere. No. Tottenham Hotspur have been planning Thomas Frank at least a month before it happened. At least a month before it happened. Brian Mbeumo would have full well known that Thomas Frank was on the verge of joining Tottenham Hotspur, if not already knew he was going to be at Tottenham Hotspur, and he still rejected him for Manchester United. Thomas Frank going to Tottenham Hotspur was not a thing that, was going to swerve Brian Mbeumo's. He already knew. Maybe, Tottenham and Thomas Frank tried to convince him, but that knock from Manchester United, that we are Manchester United, just hits different. Manchester United have done it once again. Yeah, Brian Mbeumo, just like when Bruno Fernandes rejected Barcelona. Do you remember that? And Bruno Fernandes said he's not joining anyone else but Manchester United. The only club he will leave Sporting for is Manchester United. He was going to stay at Sporting. He said, I'm not joining. Get me this deal. Brian Mbeumo has told Brentford he is not leaving Brentford unless they sell him to Manchester United, which, by the way, helps us in negotiations, gives us a bit of a favour because Brentford have to sell him this summer because next summer he's on 1 year left. Yeah? So if he does leave next summer, it will be probably for 30, 40 million. Brentford have to sell him this summer. And that helps us in negotiations because he's turned around and said, I'm not accepting a bid. I'm not accepting any wages. I'm not signing any contract for anyone but Manchester United. He's already accepted our personal terms. Medical should be booked once the terms are agreed. We should have this deal wrapped up in the next few days. Get Brian Mbeumo to Manchester United now. Absolutely wonderful. All those salty rival tears from all Newcastle fans, from all Spurs fans, rivals fans, as I say. Don't worry though, they sat there and told us, people telling me on shows, you got rejected by this guy, you got rejected by Gyökeres, and you might even get rejected by Brian Mbeumo, even though, because they're so thick and they just don't use logic, that the only reason Brian Mbeumo would end up at Spurs, is because Manchester United would have pulled out the deal and not paid the asking price. Instead, he's actually turned around and said to Brentford, if you don't accept Man United's offer, I ain't leaving. I'll stay. I'll run down my contract. You know what I'm saying? In 2 years' time or next year, we go get him. You know what I mean? That type of thing. He's told them straight, I am not joining anyone but Manchester United. That's because we are the biggest, we are the best. Just wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah? I believe this deal's going to get done up. Do you get what I'm saying? I believe this deal's going to get done in a couple of days. It's wonderful, mate. Honestly, wonderful. It just feels brilliant, doesn't it? It just feels brilliant, like knowing you're the biggest club in England. And now the rivals. I mean, if I just go on the thing now, I'm going to go on Twitter real quick. Yeah, just show you that this is. Oh, clicked on the wrong fucking thing. Clicked on Ornstein's profile by accident. Brian Mbeumo has told Brentford and Tottenham, like I said earlier, he will only join Man United if he leaves Brentford this summer, and then the proposals, etc., etc. Roll down Ballon d'Or. Look at that, bruv. I mean, his head shape looks a bit mad. I mean, to be fair, sorry to break it to AI, but he doesn't have any hair, bruv. He does not have waves. He's a straight baldy, mate. Welcome to the baldy club. Do you know? I'm not that I'm part of it, but do you get what I'm saying? What a guy. Where's the Tottenham? And Mbeumo rejected the Spurs and Thomas Frank. What a small club they are. Bruv, these lot keep trying to shop in the Brentford market. They tried to get David Raya last summer and they tried to get Norgard this summer. They keep getting rejected. The only one they ever... And they got the manager as well. They tried to get David Raya, Norgard, Brian Mbeumo, and they got fucking Thomas Frank. They got rejected for 3 out of 4, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Tottenham thought they had UCL, Paul. Manchester United, Paul. I need to see some tears, bro. Where's some tears? Come on, surely there's some Tottenham fans in it. Should have tried to stick with Frank. I don't think this is the best idea. No, I need to see some tears, man. Brentford should demand at least 85 million. He's been their top goal scorer and best player since the last 4 years. Well, that's not really true, is it? Because wasn't Ivan Toney their best player like 2 seasons ago? He got 18 goals, I think, in his first season in the Prem. So I don't think that's true. Manchester United should stop lowballing and should give Brentford what they truly deserve. Why do they truly deserve it? And that's ironic coming from a Liverpool fan whose club is known for lowballing teams and getting the best prices for themselves and also charging the most for players they want to sell. I need some tears. He's only going there for cash. Here you go. We've got Hamza's fucking tears. No one joins Man United for trophies. Finnish club and we're lucky to be relegated. What do you mean we're lucky to be relegated? Do you mean we're lucky to not be relegated? Even though we finished about 20 points above the relegation zone. Nice one, brother. It's almost like there's a point system and teams who get the most points, based on your finish where you are on your points selection. You know what I'm saying? So we finished 20 points above the relegation zone and we flogged the league off after about March because we wanted to focus on the Europa League, which, yes, we ended up losing. Someone tell Hamza, Manchester City have played 2 FA Cup finals. In fact, 2 FA Cup finals in fact, they weren't trophyless last year, but 2 FA Cup finals in the last 2 years. They lost 1 to us and lost 1 to Crystal Palace. Hold that, mate. But anyways, that's something. I need to see some Newcastle tears or Tottenham tears, bro. Oh, he only joins Man United for money and all that stuff. No. He joins us because he wants to play for the biggest club in England, the most successful football club in England. We are the biggest club in the world. That Manchester United knock is just different, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? And Mbeumo rejected a United team, UCL team for United. He's not serious. Well, CFC Fico. I hate to know what you think about Caicedo and Lavia because they rejected a UCL team for you, didn't they? No, they didn't. They rejected a Europa League team for you, no? Am I right? Yeah, they were in the Europa League last year. They rejected a Europa League team for you, lot, no? You get what I'm saying? So they've rejected the second offer. This is fucking ridiculous. They haven't rejected the offer, by the way, Man United fans. They've not rejected it. They like the base fee. They want an extra fucking 3 million in fucking add-ons. It's a joke. It's a joke. These Premier League teams are far too arrogant because they get so much money from TV money. They think they can demand... Look at Brighton trying to demand 70, 80 million for João Pedro. Like, who the fuck do you think you are, mate? You're Brighton Football Club, for fuck's sake. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone rejecting Spurs. I've not seen any Spursy tears, bro. Where's the Spursy tears? Oh, no, it's honestly hilarious, bruv. It's honestly hilarious. All right, well, it is what it is. Do you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Can't find any Spursy tears. David Ornstein with a David Ornstein bomber. This deal, hopefully, we'll have a here we go by the end of the week. And hopefully, we'll have a here we go by tomorrow. Today's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, hopefully, we'll have a here we go soon, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Just get this deal done. Then move on to the midfielder, the goalkeeper. Get the striker in as well. Sell some players. Let's move serious again. Brian Mbeumo. Soon to Manchester United. I'm out, people. Subscribe if you know. Like the video. All that good jazz. Yeah, boy.